This young man scammed a US law firm of almost $40 million. He called himself the Billionaire Gucci Master. He had over 2 million followers on Instagram. He was known for showing off his stolen wealth, private jets, Ferraris, Richard Mille watches, Louis Vuitton bags, and many more. To the world, it looked like he was living the perfect dream. But behind the camera, he was running one of the biggest cybercrime networks the world had ever seen. He stole over $300 million. He believed he was untouchable. But what he did not know was every Instagram post, every caption, every flex was leading the FBI straight to his door. This is a story of Ramon Abbas, also known as Hushpuppi, a poor boy from Lagos who became the world's most famous scammer. But in the end, his own lifestyle exposed him. In this documentary, I'll unveil the deepest secrets of Hushpuppi, the ones you've never heard of. My name is Prince Theophilus, and this is Fame and Fallout. To understand the story of Hushpuppi and how he scammed his victim, let's go back to the very beginning.
Problem for my body, oh, problem for my body.
I can't keep myself. Allow me to flex.
Hushpuppi was born Ramon Oloruwa Abbas in October 1982 in Oroshoki, Lagos State. He grew up in a small crowded house where water dripped from the ceiling whenever it rained. His father was a taxi driver struggling to feed his family. His mother sold bread on the street, fighting daily to make ends meet. But young Ramon had big dreams. While other kids played football on the street, he stared at magazines filled with luxury cars, big houses, and rich men in expensive clothes. He wanted the good life, fast car, designer clothes, everything that screamed success. Life wasn't giving him any of that, but Ramon made up his mind that he would get rich by every means necessary. At first, everything was legal. He started selling second-hand clothes at the boot of his car. He hustled cheap sneakers and opened a tiny boutique in Lagos. But deep inside, he wanted more success, and much more money. In 2012, he created an Instagram account and called himself Hushpuppi, inspired by Hushpuppi shoes that he once sold. At first, his page was normal, just few pictures here and there. But shortly after, everything changed. Ramon discovered that people were making huge money on the internet through fraud. So he started small, using cyber cafes in Lagos. At first, it was romance scam. He created fake identities, built fake online relationships, and tricked lonely, vulnerable people, mostly older women, into sending him money. But the small money wasn't enough for him. If he wanted the luxury life he dreamed of, he needed to step up his game. So in 2014, Hushpuppi moved to Malaysia. He heard that many Nigerians were making fast money there through fraud, and he wanted to learn how they were making it. Malaysia changed everything for him. This is where Hushpuppi was born. He got involved in an advanced fraud. He started with a scam called check cashing. Money began to roll in. Soon after, his Instagram transformed. He began posting flashy things, designer outfits, Louis Vuitton shopping bags, champagne night at 5-star hotel. By 2017, Hushpuppi moved to Dubai. He settled at Palazzo Versace Hotel, a place where billionaires dined and even millionaires felt poor. For a boy who grew up poor, Hushpuppi had a deep desire to show the world that he had made it. Instagram became his stage. Every post was like a movie scene. Private jet, Ferraris, Richard Mille watches. In fact, he even became a motivational speaker on Instagram. He used captions like, "Work hard until you don't need to introduce yourself. Never stop praying because God answers hustlers." Millions of young Nigeria idolized him. To them, he was a proof that a poor boy from Bariga could conquer the world. He claimed to be a real estate mogul, but behind the scene, there was no real estate, no oil empire, no crypto fortune. His wealth had a darker source. Hushpuppi was more than just Instagram celebrity. He was a mastermind behind a global cybercrime syndicate. He had moved from romance scam and check cashing to business email compromise (BEC), one of the fastest growing fraud in the world. Here is how it worked. Hackers broke into company emails. Then they quietly studied the conversation between the company and the client. When it's time for payment, They intercepted the emails and sent fake invoices. Victims unknowingly send millions to their account. Then the money will be washed through layers of bank transfer across the country. Hushpuppi wasn't the hacker. It was the connector linking the hackers, the money mule, and the money launderer. In just 18 months, his team tried to steal over $300 million. Some of their biggest scams include: number one, the US law firm heist. In 2019, they tricked a US law firm into sending $922,000 to a fake bank account. Within hours, the money vanished, scattered across multiple accounts in countries. Number two, the North Korea connection. In 2019, North Korea army hackers stole 30 million euros from a bank. Hushpuppi helped them launder the money through Romania and Bulgaria. Number three, the £100 million football club scam in 2019. Hushpuppi's team tried to steal £100 million from an English Premier League club, but the scam failed. But it proved that Hushpuppi was now become very bold. Number four, the Qatari school scam. A wealthy Qatari businessman wanted to build an international school, and he was looking for $15 million loan. Hushpuppi posed to give him that loan. So to do this, he posed as Malik, a fake West Fargo's banker. His team used fake website, fake email, even a fake banking portal. Over several months, they stole $1.1 million in processing fee from this man. One of the things he bought with the stolen money was $230,000 Richard Mille watch. The same watch that would later help the FBI to track him down. By 2017, Hushpuppi had fully settled down into his new Dubai life. He was living inside Palazzo Versace Hotel, spending over $500,000 a year on rent alone. Instagram was now his biggest stage. Every picture was carefully planned. He posted private jets, stack of dollars, Birkin bag, luxury wristwatches. But there was a problem. Hushpuppi wanted fame as much as he wanted money. He started associating with Nigerian celebrities like Davido, Fino, Ice Prince, and other celebrities. He also picked fights with some of them on Instagram just to get attention. And it worked. The more he fought, his name quickly spread. People began asking, who is this Hushpuppi? But while the world admired him, the FBI was quietly watching. Before we continue, my name is Prince Theophilus. I'm a music business consultant, a career and a life coach. I help talent build solid strategies, avoid career mistakes, and grow their brand. When I say talent, I mean every creative person, including content creators. So if you are an artist or a creative struggling in any area of your career, or a record label owner looking for the best marketing strategy for your artist, you can talk to me. I offer private consultations, but it's not free. All you need to do is click the link in the description to book a session, or send me a DM on Instagram with private session, and together we can take your career to the next level. Let's get back to the story. One day, Hushpuppi posted a screenshot on Instagram. It showed $300,000 credit alert from one of his rich friends. But there was something unusual about the alert, something tiny, something he didn't notice. The screenshot revealed an email address. That small detail became the first FBI major clue. From that moment, every Instagram post became an evidence. In one picture, he fronted his Richard Mille watch. The FBI traced it back to the Qatari school scam. In another, his birthday cake had Ramon written on it, confirming his real identity. Even his Snapchat handle was connected with a hacked account. Hushpuppi's own Instagram post became a roadmap to his downfall. While Hushpuppi was busy flaunting his wealth, the FBI was building a massive case against him. Everything started small. In October 2019, one of Hushpuppi's close partners was arrested in the US during a $922,000 email scam involving a New York law firm. On his phone, investigators found a contact saved as Hush, linked to Hushpuppi's Instagram account, Hushpuppi5. That tiny clue opened the door. From there, the FBI dived into Hushpuppi's Instagram with over 500 posts. Each of his posts became a breadcrumb. They traced the $230,000 Richard Mille watch tied directly to the Qatari scam. His birthday cake, Ramon, confirmed his identity. His location tags mapped his movement between Dubai, Malaysia, and Nigeria. Then came the digital footprints. Instagram, Gmail, Snapchat, Apple, Google. The FBI put everything together. Every login, every IP address, every device used, even the flight bookings, all road led to one place, Dubai, specifically the Palazzo Versace penthouse. But that wasn't all. The FBI also gained access to his encrypted chat, showing conversations about moving millions across Europe, Canada, and the US. Screenshot of fake website used to trick his victim. Bank account details for laundering stolen funds. Even the arguments with his partners over how to split the money. Piece by piece, the FBI completed the puzzle. It was 2 a.m. on June 8, 2020, inside the Palazzo Versace Hotel in Dubai. Hushpuppi was relaxing after a long day of scamming his victim. He had no idea that the FBI and the Dubai police had already surrounded his building. The operation was called Force Hunt 2. In minutes, heavily armed officers broke into the penthouse. By the time Hushpuppi opened his eyes, it was all over. They arrested him. This is the video of him in handcuffs. Inside his luxury apartment, they discovered $40 million in cash, 13 luxury cars worth $6.8 million, 47 smartphones, 21 laptops, dozens of hard drives, a database of 2 million potential scam victims. Dubai police released the arrest footage, and the world watched as the billionaire Gucci Master was led away in handcuffs. Soon after, he was extradited to the United States. In April 2021, Hushpuppi pleaded guilty to multiple charges, including money laundering and cyber fraud. On November 7, 2022, the court gave its verdict: 135 months in prison, that is 11 years and 3 months in prison, $1.7 million restitution to the victim, and deportation to Nigeria after serving sentence. It was clear the dream was over. Hushpuppi called himself a real estate mogul, but there was no real estate anywhere. Imagine if he had invested legally. Imagine if he had stopped scamming after making his first millions. He could have built a legitimate empire, but greed did not allow him. His story is a proof that fraud is not a lifestyle. You can make millions today and end up behind bars tomorrow. There is nothing better than legit money. Money you can spend freely. Money that lets you sleep in peace. No matter how untouchable you think you are, the internet never forgets, and the law enforcement are always watching you.
Depend them.
$5,000. Don't play yourself.
If you love stories like this, you might also like to watch how Sean Kingston destroyed his career with fraud. You can click here to watch it, or click the playlist below to watch more fame and fallout stories. And if you are new here, subscribe, turn on the bell button so you don't miss other amazing stories like this one. Thank you for watching.